Awesome. Okay. Alright. Oof. Aha. Super. Mm-hmm.
Landscape will be, because right now, you know, it's very vague still. Then right here, there's going to be an even huger mountain sort of thing. Huger, pretty sure it's more huge, but fine. And back here, I'm going to make the whole thing just a bit higher, really. Because this is where we can make like a Western type village with like a train and everything. Could be pretty cool. And the backdrop will also be very high since we have to cover up that ugly green thingy there. Now I'm going to do something that makes some of you very sad, but the paths here are not going to be accessible at all for NPCs. I want to go absolutely crazy with detail, and we simply cannot do that if NPCs have to walk on it. So let's just completely ditch them and go crazy. There's a path here that's gonna go up slightly all the way around this mountain thing, and then yeah, this looks awful. I know, trust me. But we're gonna make this look real nice in the end. And then here to go up there, I'm going to add a staircase leading up, just like so. I feel like that would have been a bit too steep for a path. Here you go. That is looking pretty nice. Now, before you go and cry because of how freaking ugly this looks, because I agree with you, this is unacceptable. Let's work on this little mountain right here and make sure that looks at least acceptable. Especially for you, because I know you wanted it so bad. I am going to add some rocks, ladies and gentlemen, just right here to make this mountain look a bit better. Obviously, later I'm going to color these in with a sandy color, but right now I just want to have a base to work with. Just a start, if you will. The thing is, in Benny's Movie Park 1, I had help with this stuff, but this one I'm gonna make completely on my own, which means I have to place every single rock myself. I still don't get why I keep doing this to myself, and I still don't get how I say that like multiple times and then still continue. It's miraculous, to be completely honest. So say we have this, if we paint it all this color, would that be nice at all? I guess it's a lot more sandy, that's for sure. There you go. We can of course always change this stuff later, by the way. Maybe a bit more reddish. I actually prefer this reddish color, it's pretty nice. And a bunch of these rocks, of course, on the bottom there. Pretty much the exact same as we did at Skull Island. Then down here, let's also start making the wall, the mountain, the hillside, the whatever you want to call it. We have to start here at some point, may as well be now. And then after this, after showing you what this is going to look like eventually, I'm going to add a ride, because I found out that it's way easier to build around a roller coaster than to build the roller coaster over existing landscape. So that is why we're gonna do it like that. This does really have the right look though. This is pretty much what those western mountains look like. Those real canyon-like mountains here. And just this way we can kind of conceal the ugly edges of this path, and that already looks so much better, dude. That is exactly what I was aiming for. Yes, and some of these smaller rocks in this little corner as well. Yes, I actually have quite some faith in this whole area already, and I have barely even began. Ooh, and then right here, maybe we can use these giant spheres again to make the desert hill sand kind of vibe. Here, just something like this. We simply have to make that sand, and then that looks a bit strange, actually. To be fair, I think these flat thingies look a bit better. Yeah, that does look better. We can have some hills with the spheres, but I feel like just straight for this corner at least seems to be the best option. Now, after this tiny rock here, let's move on to building, or at least determining where the ride is going to be. Let's see. First of all, there's going to be an open area. This is going to go with a bridge whoop, to this spot. But then where is the station going to be? Actually, let's first go ahead and add some volume to these mountains because I feel like I want the lift hill to be indoors inside this mountain, and then it kind of comes out at the side or something. I don't know, something cool like that. For that, however, we of course need to know where the mountain is going to be first. Also, I think it may be best to first place down all the path elements, because if we don't know where people are going to be able to walk, we have no idea where the coaster station can be in the first place. So let's first put some path right here, I suppose. I guess something like this should be pretty much the main idea. Of course, the edges are all gonna be nicely covered up with rocks, so it won't all be pavement, but that sort of is the idea. Now, let's see, where's the I still don't know where the station is gonna be. Also, we probably want to make the pavement something like ground, something like this, which is a lot more accurate to what it would look like in real life, since, you know, this is a Western thing in the middle of literal nowhere. So let's paint this very quickly. We can always change it later, because I feel like this isn't exactly it either. Shall we just go for the obvious and put it in here? Let's just do that. Let's not overthink it. It's gonna be pretty cool anyway, so who really cares where it is? Because here it also means we can make a very badass station hall kind of thing, in Western style, of course. That is going to look super sick. Then let's go to roller coasters and choose Mine Train. This is the little guy that we are going to be putting here. Now let's see. Let's start with the station right here, because I want to have plenty of room for, you know, well, the station. Something like this I think should be long enough. Yeah, I guess we just have to make the actual ride, because I'm not gonna make the whole station hall before I even know what this is gonna be like. I mean, which direction is it even gonna go in? Let's first go ahead and make this mountain hollow so we can see what we're doing at all. There you go, that is better. Here it is very slowly going down just a little bit, and let's make sure there's actually some room for it. There you go. And then here there's going to be an instant chain lift. Here you go. Yes, it's going to go up very steep, but we need that space because otherwise we're never gonna make it up in time. Something like this, I think. It is going very close to the edge, but I'm afraid we don't have another choice really, because it's just very tight here. And then this, ladies and gentlemen, is where it's gonna go down pretty hard. And I think it would be nice if it goes kind of down here and then around this thing and back. It's been a while since I last built a coaster, so it's a bit rusty maybe, but I'm sure we will manage all around this thing. Let's try it out first. You can barely tell, but we are going up as we speak through the mountain. Okay, let's see how this actually goes. Okay. Not great, not terrible. Let's change some of the settings and try again. And let's see what this does. Okay, definitely better. I'm just not sure if I like this layout so far. I wanted to go a little bit further up on this spot. So this right here should go further up so it can go back down again.
A few moments later.
I am just trying something here. I don't know if this is going to work at all, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Just making a full track and then hopefully it will turn out as something nice. To me, it is just as important how the ride looks from the outside as it does on ride, because, you know, I'm all about making stuff pretty. So I'm first just gonna try this layout and see if it looks nice from the outside. And if it does, I can make it properly on ride. It's pretty straightforward actually. So now I have this. I guess it's not too bad. It does cover the entire area. I'm just not sure if it will be able to make it because it doesn't have a ton of speed. So I guess we'll see. Let's open it and see what happens. Here we go. Dude, that is not bad at all. I did notice that it's going pretty fast, so right here we do need a bit more banking, but that's not bad at all, dude. Here, now we can simply do this. Then towards the end here, we also do need a little bit more banking, I noticed. So let's go ahead and try to fix that right now. Once again, I am just trying something here. I have no idea if it's gonna make this. But I thought it would be fun if at the end it goes up here and then sort of around this and back into the station. So then it will go up here and in a straight line with maybe block breaks. Seems like a pretty good spot for that. And then with a normal track, it's going in a spiral back down. I hope that works. Let's first actually see if it's gonna make this. You know what? Actually, I think towards the end it's going too fast. Let's go into operations and change some stuff. Yeah, it's going pretty slow here. It's not gonna make it. It is not going to make it. Nope. It's going back. It's going back. Oh boy. Oh wow. It's going back really far. Right now, I'm just gonna test this thing and go back and forth a bunch of times to make it perfect, or at least good enough. I will see you in a sec. Okay, I think I now have something pretty nice. It is not going super fast, but let's be honest, this is a family coaster. Children also need to have fun with this, so, you know, that's kind of the idea. Right here, I decided to have a pretty straight piece, because it seemed very cool to make one of these very detailed western bridges beneath that. It is not super smooth. It does have some rough corners, but in my experience, these trains often do have that anyway, so I guess it only makes sense. Now, for today, I think that is pretty much it, because I don't want to overdo this episode. In the next episode, I am going to build something. Probably the station, I'm not sure yet. I guess you'll just have to wait and see. If you like this video, make very sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a single video, and then I hope I'll see you in the next episode of Building Benny's Movie Park 2.
Hey, you! Are you watching this video? Are you liking this video? Click that like button now, or this villager dies. Click that subscribe button now, or this villager dies. Did you do it? Did you do it? He dies anyway! He dies anyway! Just subscribe. I don't know what this intro was. I was just angry for some reason. I don't know why. I'm actually feeling very happy right now. But let's get started with the video. It's Stratos. This is the wrong song. What am I singing? I think I just made that up. Yeah, welcome back. Oh gosh. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the wonderful world of Empires here on the Empires server. We are back. We are ready to do some festivaling. And speaking of which, I want to open up a little stall. So we're going to do that quickly. And what we're going to be selling at our stall are some discount Donkey Jeremys. Oh, we have actually sold some. I was about to say we haven't sold many, but we are going to try and sell some more today. If nobody buys them, that's fine. I'm going to sell them for 2 for a diamond. A bargain, if you ask me. A bargain. So let's head to the bridge quickly where we're going to set up our little stall. Oh my gosh, this area is looking immense, isn't it? Oh my gosh, when you fly from that side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know what that was. It sounded like an owl. And yes, I still have a cough, which is why my voice sounds horrible. Or sexy, depending how you look at it. Probably awful. There's not much space around here. I need to build something. Everyone else has built stuff. Maybe we could build it floating. That would suit our empire, wouldn't it? Yes. Alright, so we got a shulker box full of materials that we need. Let's get building it. We're going to build it just floating off the edge here, I think. There's a bit of space for us. We'll make it work, alright? We'll make it work. So obviously not a big build, just a small one to represent Stratos, and I tried to give it like a sort of tent festival theme as well, but in Stratos style. So there you go, a little tent. It's nothing special. I was very rushed while building it, alright? It is just, it does the job, let's just say. It's okay. It's not as nice as everybody else's really cool tents and really cool selling stuff, but here we are. We're going to put some Donkey Jeremys on display, and then a few just like dotted around as well. And secretly, by the way, guys, on the black market, look what we have. We won't tell the sheriff though, okay? We'll just have to keep that on the down low. I've put up a couple of signs here saying discount Donkey Jeremys for 2 for 1 diamond. For other wares, inquire with Joel. Now I think Hermes deserves to come to the festival with us, don't you, Hermes? You want to come? Yeah, you do. Let's go.
Thunder Dad!
Woo!
We're flying, let's go!
Oh my god, everyone came
Our
up.
child is
Oh
here
my
as
God.
well.
Oh my gosh, that's a tall child.
Wow,
Hey,
he's-
Christ.
He's grown a lot.
Oh,
He's grown.
oh.
Yeah, look at the little
Oh
lad.
my
little
gosh,
lad.
you came as a little posse, huh? That'll be
Right.
5 diamonds each if you want to, and if you want to pay
here
to
you
play.
go.
Jimmy is in fact the
3, 4, 5.
Joel, I
Okay,
think you're
and
gonna want
that'll
one of
be-
these too. Joel, I think you're gonna want one.
Give me one.
Come on,
please.
toss it in,
so
toss
we,
it in. And that'll be 5 for your child
go.
as well,
Throw
of
some
course.
around.
I ain't
It's gonna be
paying
Yeah,
for
there's
my child.
literally
He's
no
under
chance.
Oh,
the
you think
limit.
children get it free,
Yeah,
huh?
they
You
do.
think that's what you
Getting
want?
free here. What is
You
it?
want that
Children
little boy to
under
end up like
1 foot
oi,
tall,
oi,
get him for
oi,
free.
Child
oi,
gets him
oi.
free. I think it's pretty obvious this is going to be a little bit chaotic. I
You're
don't know.
wearing Hermes' face.
Somebody's trying to come after my brand.
Where did everyone else go? Why are they?
Wait, you're wearing our child's face.
You're
That looks like
wearing
some
your
Hannibal Lecter
child.
Oh,
thing.
sorry. That was.
Oh,
my bad.
Jesus.
Oh.
Good
All right,
time.
let me do it in private then.
Gosh, what are you doing
Costume
here?
change.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Ooh, don't rip your
You-
son out of me. I've just been-
You?
These
got
aren't
invited
from
to the
me, by
festival?
the way, but someone handed me these at the entrance.
What are these? What? Jimmy is. What?
Oh no!
Oh!
I'll save you! I'll save you, Dad!
Oh yeah, they're obviously going for him because he's such an absolute fool.
Get him, Shelby.
What
Get
do
him.
you mean?
Get him. Get him. Get him.
I think
talking
you've
about?
misplaced these pieces of paper. Take them back,
What's happening?
please. Wait. What was the other one?
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
what was the other one?
I
The
find
sheriff
papers
is
Paper that
everywhere.
says Jimmy is a toy.
No.
Hello,
Oh,
Sheriff.
who's been given those? Put them on the floor.
If anyone wants to buy any toys, the toy shop is over here, by the way.
Pig.
Shovel. By the way, on the down low, if you want some contraband toys, these are legal. Look.
Oh my god.
You got it. Oh, you know what? The sheriff was telling me this is
Can
a
I put a
scam, but I
down
knew that that meant it was
deposit?
good stuff.
I need some more of these.
How
I'm
much?
running low. You can take
These
that
ones,
back.
2 for a diamond, 2 for a diamond.
2 for a
Two
diamond.
for one diamond?
Can I
This is
like
for
put a
toys, only
here
for the festival.
here
How much for a
these
diamond?
I owe you 3 diamonds.
diamond each.
You can hold
And a
those
2
pointed
for-
dripstones till then.
What? These are for.
I
What?
will take 6. Yeah, I'll get you diamonds later. I forgot diamonds. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, everything's
Feels
2
so
for
right.
1 diamonds. So
This
if you want to get some.
right here. I got my deputy badge. I got Jimmy the toy. Oh, it's perfect.
Thank you. I need the diamonds. I've not got many diamonds myself. So after selling some toys, I went to look around the festival for other people's stands.
Is this yours, Witch?
Oh yeah, wait, let me go around. Would anyone like a
love it.
drink?
Do you have any
Yeah,
kombucha?
drink. I want a
You-
drink.
Okay, we have only juice, but there's green flavor and purple flavor and pink flavor and blue flavor and white flavor.
Pink. Pink.
Get
Match
pink
my
flavor.
outfit. Pink, please.
White,
There you go.
please.
My flavor.
How much is
Don't
the
read the
drinks? Are they
effect, it's
free?
more fun that way.
Oh,
Okay.
give me a fun one.
Yeah,
whatever
they're
you
free.
want. Look at my particle effects.
Fun one.
Oh.
This is the most fun one.
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
floaty boy.
Like something
Oh.
fit for a god.
I can jump. I can jump.
She's got jumps.
Are you selling fizzy lifting drinks?
They're free.
Whoa.
Gotta keep all the patrons hydrated.
You are a
flavor
nice
would you like?
witch.
I just got a selfie with the dragon egg.
Wait, there's the
dragon egg?
Where's the dragon
Yeah,
egg?
yeah.
Dragon egg.
Selfie with a dragon egg.
Yeah. Ollie's got it in his Bardic Curiosities tent.
Oh my gosh, the dragon egg. Do I steal it?
Oh yeah, I sold him his badge back.
I
Here you go.
complimented him already.
It's a diamond. It's a diamond for entry, but he's got the dragon egg in there.
Oh. I mean, that's worth
Princess
it.
discount. We can all go in.
We'll claim
Take my
that.
diamond
I've already.
back.
Wait, it was a diamond for entry?
I thought we weren't allowed
Oh, we
to
get
go
a
in here
discount.
yet.
Cool. Are we not?
Oh wait, are we not?
By the way, there was a lot of drama going on with all the other empires clashing with each other. Guys, I know there's drama going on, but look how slow I fall.
Oh, really? Well,
Really cool.
while you're
Where'd
here,
you
you
get
better
that
stay
from?
away
I'm
from
very
me,
enjoying my
my
drink so much.
This
princess.
is so cool. Also, I don't know why, but Jimmy was stood still over here, and you know me, I can't resist a good bow and arrow shot. And yeah, this happened.
From
It's
a
I have
critic.
frogs.
Oh man,
You're not supposed to murder a man at the festival.
Sorry.
There's been a murder at the
break it
festival.
up!
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
He
He
died.
mingled
People
with
shouldn't
death.
mingle, I think.
I
It's a good
shot
thing
him
he
and he
paid the-
died.
Oh, in front of my shop, that's bad for business.
Right in front of. Well, no one's gonna want to buy a beverage now.
It's okay. I'll get his
Please
stuff.
buy a beverage.
I didn't actually mean to kill Jimmy, so I was using Hermes to try and get some sympathy here.
Does he
Can I
want
have
some
some more?
juice? They're
The
not
poster child of sympathy.
You can give him some juice if you want. Yeah, if that.
I'm gonna give him a juice in his
Have some
hand.
juice, Hermes.
Have
There
a
you go,
juice.
son. That's
Was
my
he
boy.
holding it?
Oh wait,
Aw.
he's
it's
already
cute.
drank it. Look.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
likes drinks. Yeah,
Give me
he
the
can
empty
Yeah,
bottle.
they're
of
loaded
Hermes.
with sugar.
Oh no! Give me the empty bottle,
Oh,
Hermes.
Ted.
Jimmy, did you read the sign?
What does it say? Please don't hurt my dad.
I didn't think you'd die
I
that
love that.
quickly, fella.
Was it 2 shots? It was, wasn't it?
It was 2 shots and
You
you
hit me
just went
twice.
splat.
Well,
Yeah, let's do
well.
the,
If it
let's do it.
isn't
Well. You have the right to say well. You have no right, sir. You blew up my blooming stratosphere, you smelly little man.
You got my trap, did you?
Yes, I did
What
get
is
your
this?
trap.
Have
The
some
sheriff
cookies
is
to relax.
corrupt. He kind of is corrupt, isn't he?
He is corrupt. We can agree on that, Joey. Ollie then gave us a tour around his tent where he told us his backstory, something to do with law. I don't know.
I was another different type of green. Ooh.
Sounds kind of like you, Joel.
Yeah, I was a lot.
Tune this does what?
Oh!
Oi. I'm trying my best out here. Yeah, hold that diamond. I see a diamond. But then I fell from the heavens above.
So of course I had to give him the Empire's welcome by messing with him.
You can. Right. Read the sign. Read the
What does the sign
sign.
say? Do not touch.
It's over here.
Are you
I got it. I
stupid?
got
Are
it.
you
Yes!
stupid?
I got
Are
the
you
achievement!
Are you stupid?
Wait, can I have it as well? Can we pass it round? Can
Wait,
we
yeah,
pass
can
it
you
pass
round?
it
Can I have
round?
a
I got
look?
I want
it.
the achievement as
Can
well.
I come
Give me
in
the
yet?
achievement.
Oh, this is...
Jimmy, I think we could all agree here. We all miss when it was 12 empires, right? Let's leave.
Yeah, I really
I made
agree
this
there.
for you,
Well,
Pete.
I'm gonna take my diamond
Get
back.
out of
Don't
here.
let
Get
us
out of
do
here. It
that.
was a good
Wait,
shot.
we could take our diamonds back.
Oh, no, you can't take your diamonds
the
back.
sheriff
Take
is
it
taking
back.
back
Go
his
to that with
payment.
that one.
I'll get my
That's
diamond
a
back.
refund?
Shoot.
I'm sorry. I know it's so chaotic, but I'm trying to tell the story. Anyway, we had some more customers at our tent. Lizzie, I hear you want some toys.
I heard there's some discount toys from the sexy man.
There is some discount. Wait, oh my gosh, they've all.
Wait, where's the
selling-
sexy man?
Wait, who's been stealing?
Right there.
diamonds? Okay, there we go. What did Lizzie just do? Okay, there we go. Let's move on.
I'm looking for something real special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why do I have the thing for you? Have a look at this chest here.
Oh,
I need
there's
to watch
more
out for
toys?
some sheriff.
Owen,
Sheriff Jimmy
it's too
toys?
close to the edge.
Yeah, they're also 2 for a diamond, so get them.
Oh, could I take 2?
Are
Because
you
I'm
having
giving you 2.
woes?
What?
You sound
Yeah,
like you're
take
having
two. Here we go.
woes.
Hey, Jimmy. Just Donkey Jeremy's over here. Don't worry, none of the other
Yeah,
toys.
look,
Jimmy, have you
Legal
got Jimmy? Have
toys.
you got a toy yet? Have you got a
I've
Donkey
got it.
Jeremy?
I've got a donkey Jeremy. Look, yeah, he's in my hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
got
so
him.
cute.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice.
Do you
Wait,
have
did
any
you
more
pay
toy
for that?
sheriffs?
No, someone just threw it to me.
Next, there was a hog race, which was also quite chaotic.
Oh,
And after that, Catherine hosted an archery competition.
Hermes is loving it.
I got some.
Favorite thing.
He loves arrows and bows. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so
Yeah.
stupid.
What's your name? Okay, hold on. I'll
Don't
pause.
mess
it.
up
Ow!
my
I'm
child.
go- oh.
Oh, what?
Dare do that
Again?
Sausage.
Did he even set his spawn?
Our fatherly instincts just
Should we all
kicked
set
in.
our spawn just in case?
He
Yeah,
told
mate.
Hermes was stupid.
Some of us already have.
I'm gonna do
There's
that.
Let
There's
me
a
make
bed
another crafting
in the waiting
table and
area.
chest.
Bro, I hate you all. I hate you all.
There you go. I won my round of the archery competition against False and got myself a fun little hat.
Yay.
Oh, you look so silly.
What I got?
did it.
Do you want to shut up, Toy? In front
Sorry,
of my son.
sorry,
In front
sorry,
of my
sorry.
son.
Sorry. Sorry.
Stay in the pig pen where you
Not again.
deserve.
Break it up, break it up, break it up. This is a
Learn to
Hey,
speak,
hey, hey, hey,
absolute
hey, hey,
fool.
Away.
And then Joey and Shubble had a duel over Catherine. I don't know what's really happening at this point.
Right? You're wrong.
Yeah, take your top off,
Did you agree
Joey.
to this?
What?
No, I did not agree
Who
with
said
this.
that? Who said that?
That's
I am
2016,
nobody's
Joey. You won't do that yet.
Shortly after that, I went to visit a fortune teller.
Hello there.
Who are you?
I am Mystic Mary, the fortune teller. Would you like a free fortune telling today?
Oh, sure. I would. I definitely believe in fortune, so I'm sure it'll come
You
true.
must open your heart to the fortunes. Do not anger the spirits.
Okay, I won't. I'm opening my heart or eyes or whatever to the spirits.
Let me gaze into my crystal ball.
Oh, it's not very
Oh,
see-through.
yes. What?
What?
Oh, only
Oh.
I can see through it.
Oh, okay.
It's my special power, you see. That's why you can't see through it, because you're not a fortune teller.
Of course, that makes complete
Oh. Ooh.
sense. Oh,
Very interesting. I have not seen this one before. I see problems between you and your neighbors. Yes, you're a
Uh-oh.
tough nut to crack, aren't you?
does it specify which neighbor? I've got a lot.
A neighbor, one of your neighbors. You must be kinder to thy neighbor.
Okay.
The quickest way to your neighbor's heart is gifts.
Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Which neighbor in particular? It wouldn't be that one with the purple roofed houses, would it?
Oh, Oh, there I do see purple roofs, yes.
Oh, what
Do
a
you know
surprise.
who I am talking about?
Yeah, Scott, my next door neighbor's got quite a lot of purple roofed houses, I think, so probably him, right?
Oh, I don't see a man in my vision. It's actually more of a feminine energy
Oh.
I'm picking up.
Well, I think I know who you mean. It's interesting. You actually sound really like them, like a bit weird consonants.
Oh, how interesting. Yes, I'm channeling their spirit right now.
Okay, right, yeah. This is not a scam at all, I'm guessing.
Oh, the spirits call me.
Oh, whoa, what happened? She just disappeared. That's crazy. And then finally, Ollie performed a concert for us all in front of the weird rift thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Jesus Christ.
anybody find me? Hold it. Hold it.
Copyrighted?
Somebody to love.
Whoa!
What was that?
What's going on?
What
It
was
wasn't
that?
me. It wasn't me. I didn't.
What is that?
Oh,
There's a
Ollie,
note.
what's that in front of you?
like,
Is
what?
that- Dude, what's in front of
that?
you there?
I
What
did,
is that?
Oh.
it says new portal. Who dis? What? Is this
What?
from there?
What?
What?
That came from
I
there?
think.
What came
come
through the
through?
rift?
I think.
Wait, we've never got anything back.
Was it Gary?
You
Maybe
put things
Gary-
in the
Sniff
rift?
and Gary, they found
Oh,
it?
what
think
have
this
you been
thing's
sending over
doing-
there?
They've been
Gary.
throwing things into the rift. They threw Gary and Sniff into the rift.
I
They
also
went
threw
to
it.
explore.
We
I-
sent them on missions.
I threw some
Yeah,
eggs in there
Sniff
as
went
well.
to save Gary.
I didn't think there were people in
I
it.
have
I
the
just thought it was
perfect
like a
note
thing
to
that you
send.
built.
I have the perfect note to send back.
What are you,
What's the
Rift?
note?
What are
What's the
you?
note?
What a
Why-
climactic
why-
end
why-
to this festival. Come on,
I had a
Hermes, let's
great
go.
time. Can I just
Thank
say,
you for coming.
great time.
But
No.
you don't want to stick
This
around
was
for there's a
great.
big meal and a feast, and,
Don't
and
care.
everyone can
Sorry, I
have
took your
No,
lead,
I
Scott.
think it's.
What?
I think I gotta go prepare.
let me
I
go
think
collect
Penny
my
will
gear.
get
Yeah, I've got-
make sure
I've
you
got
get
one
left
saying
and
a bit.
then I'll
I've
go.
got one.
Yeah.
Right, so that was a festival, wasn't it? We had some chaos. The Rift had a message come through it, which is kind of spicy. I have a feeling some deep lore will be happening pretty soon. Guess you'll have to find out next time, eh? Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye. Make sure to subscribe. Please like the video, and I shall see you another time. Goodbye. Look at this.
Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Krakenfall.
Thunderclap and flash.
Hey everybody, Bam Collectibles here, back for another statue unboxing review for you. We're jumping right into some Demon Slayer statues today. Also, before we do, be sure to like the video and comment below. You know I like to respond to comments. And like I said, statues, we're doing not one, but two Demon Slayer statues today. The first being Zenitsu and the second being someone he cares deeply about. Though these statues have no deep connection with each other, I do want to showcase them together. On the bottom here, we'll see a silhouette of Zenitsu on there. This is made by none other than our Magic Cube Studio, probably one of the best Demon Slayer statue creator studios that exists. On the base of the diorama, we will see that small house or shack where he encountered all the different spiders. Really love it when they tie in direct scenes into the statue. We'll see the Demon Slayer logo there on the front as well. We'll take a zoom shot of all these different details they include on the shack. This hole inside of here, there's a bunch of LEDs inside. You can see them right there. We have some yellow translucent resin on the back. That is the AC adapter cord as well that we use to power those LEDs. On the right side of the statue, we'll see this cloud or dust-like particle. So it looks like they started off with a perfectly clear-looking resin and then put a little bit of paint on top to make it look cloudy. There's also that center area that's going to have some thunder shooting from outside of it. Sculpted all throughout and all over are these lightning effect particles. They did a good job at making them look really wild and all over the place, exactly as you would imagine lightning being. And then a notch and magnet can be found on the end where you're going to be able to connect this to the actual base itself. And as I mentioned before, here is a bluer lightning effect that they did sculpt on here. Again, just as wild and crazy looking. Small notch, a magnet on the end there. But there's quite a few of these pieces that they sculpted. I'm just kind of showcasing these two up close for now so you get a good look at them. One of these effect pieces actually arrived snapped in half. Stay tuned later if you want to see how I did go about repairing that and fixing it. This right here is the largest of the blue lightning effects that they sculpted onto the statue. You can see here there's kind of a main piece that goes up, and they somehow added all these other pieces on the side. They're actually pretty fragile. You can pull them off. You have to be really careful. I was actually afraid of them snapping as I was doing the review, so super careful if you did buy this statue when you are installing this on here. We have that nice little wood particle that was shot from the actual shack or house. What's cool about this piece too, as we install it, is it does give a specific feel to the statue. So it's going to be right directly dead center of the statue, and it does make it look like Zenitsu is popping straight through the roof. Again, to add to the fact that Zenitsu is shooting from the roof, they have multiple different parts of wood that were sculpted separately. Here, all of them together, small notches and magnets on the side. It was a little bit tricky to figure out where each one of them go, but after, you know, finding a hole and then picking each one, it's like finding a piece of a puzzle. They all did end up finding a place. I also love that they added poison on the roof on the bottom. Unlike most Demon Slayer statues that I've showcased so far, Zenitsu actually arrives with only his hand, actually both hands, and one of his arm sculpted separately. The single point of contact that connects him to the statue is this steel rod and notch. Also, his outfit colors are extremely well done. I've always loved personally the contrast of his outfit, right? You have those earthy tones with the black and brown, but then when you mix in all the orange and yellows, it just pops so well, especially on a statue like this. See here, the arm was sculpted on, just missing the hand, and they also have that belt there that's going to hold the katana. You'll also see this right arm only has the notch inside. There's a magnet, hard to see, but it's there. As I said before, I love the color of his outfit, but I don't know how the heck they got all this shading. So there's so many grooves and folds in the outfit because of how dynamic he is, and they also were able to get all those white triangles sculpted on there perfectly. But zooming in on his face, it looks incredible. I've seen some statues made of him where his eyes are open and it's almost like a pure white look, sometimes LEDs, but they did decide to go with the closed eye look here. This one was a little tricky. I couldn't just get it in with one hand, so I got it kind of propped into place, and then we have to get it properly positioned with both hands. But once installed, it looks amazing. It was floating in midair like that. So the blade or the katana is in the sheath. We have the hand pre-attached to it, so it all comes in one piece like this. I've always loved the white design of Zenitsu's blade. It looks fantastic how they brought this to life. The hilt on the blade also has the unique little triangle sculpted onto there. We have a little bit of a gold strip going down to the bottom, but very well done. Magic Cube usually doesn't skip or skimp out on any details for their statues. The belt that was on the waist has a little bit of flexibility to it, so you have to bend it down just a little to get the wrist to fit right into the socket. For those that will own this statue, just be careful not to put too much pressure on there. And here we have the other arm with the hand actually it wasn't pre-sculpted on, this was actually sculpted separately, but I pre-attached that on there. So pretty plain vanilla, but the way that it fits onto the hand, the positioning of it after installed looks extremely cool. Hope everyone is excited for the next Demon Slayer statue showcase as well, because we're going to be showcasing Rengoku on the channel. I cannot wait. The movie's going to be coming out in the very near future here in the United States as well, so I look forward to seeing and viewing that. Here we have the largest of the yellow translucent resin pieces for the lightning. Now this one has a large notch with a magnet, also a small steel rod on the side, so it's extremely heavy. That's why they have kind of more reinforcements to help it stick onto the base. They also sculpted more pieces to go on to build onto it, so that's where you'll see that magnet and small notch on here as well. As we will take a look at the LEDs later in this review, man, this is my favorite piece that lights up later on. Also, it's pretty cool. The lightning piece does wrap around his kneecap, so if Zenitsu is to ever come loose or fall out, that should catch him and keep him into place. And here are the other two effect pieces that they sculpted separately. Always good when they do sculpt them separately, because it typically does allow them to not have breakages, or at least it prevents a lot of things from being broken off. Unfortunately, as we're moving on to the rest of the review, I did say that there was a break, and so I want to go over that and show you, exactly what happened. So this is how it arrived, this is how it looks, and I want to show you and walk you through what I do to get it to its best condition as possible, even though I can't prevent this from happening. First off, you're going to want to have some very fine sandpaper. The purpose of this is to create a few scratches onto the inner part of the resin so that the glue does add on and stick to it easier. Sometimes if you try to glue pieces without doing something like this, it doesn't stick and it takes you maybe like 5 to 10 minutes for it to actually, bond together. But this is the glue that I use. When it does dry, it dries on clear. You don't have some weird white streaks that come down from it, but less is more here. So just putting a little tiny dab. Sometimes you should use a toothpick as well to apply this, but there's a very fine tip on that one. But I'm gonna speed through this as like a ×6 speed, so we get through it pretty quickly. But thankfully, after about 1 minute, it holds, it bonded. This is how it looks. So I did the best I could, though you can still see it. Thankfully, this piece is actually in the back of the statue, so probably the best piece that could have broken. For any of the links to these supplies, please see the Amazon store affiliate links in my description. And sometimes, breaks just happen. Deal with them as you can. If you can't get a replacement, fix it yourself. Thankfully, sometimes they do make replacements, so contact the reseller. But if not, do your best to repair it if it's not that big of a deal. The edition size, obviously we have a triangle perfectly fitting, Magic Cubes logo, the edition size, and this little chibi looking version of Zenitsu on there. This is kind of the staple for what they've done for other ones, but it also has a PVC stand that we have here that it can rest in, flip it over whichever side you want it to, and display it next to the statue. And with the lights dimmed down, we can see how amazing the LEDs look on this statue. I just love the contrast and colors. As I mentioned before, the yellow effect piece being my favorite of the lot, but it looks good in the dark, but it also looks amazing in the light. It just adds a whole nother dynamic feel to the statue. Up next is Nezuko by Up Arts Studio. Compared to Magic Cube Zenitsu, this is going to be a lot more relaxed and chill of a statue. The base itself kind of brings you back to the original, first episode of the series, with it being more of a snow theme. No matter what I do, I'm gonna end up having glitter on my fingers because that's what they use to make it look like the sun was reflecting off of the snow. Also take note as well that the base on the bottom, typically it's like a black round base that we see on these, but I do love the nice shading of the light and darker purple. So far, this will be my third Up Art statue that I've seen in person. I have to say I'm really impressed by the work that they do. We'll go over this one quickly, but they did sculpt a branch separately. We can see little bits of snow that are dangling and hanging off there. There is the notch and magnet that help it attach itself to that smaller portion of the base. This next piece right here really serves to add an artistic feel to the statue. The steel rod and notch are obviously how it attaches itself to the base, and then this piece on top here reminds me of more of a classical version of an Oriental art piece. The actual centerpiece with all the snow on there feels like a tile, so it doesn't feel like resin or anything painted on there, but somehow they printed on top of an actual tile. First time I've ever seen ceramics on a statue, but hey, turns out good, and it actually looks extremely pretty behind her. Somebody might beat me up for saying this, but it reminds me of just a piece of artwork right now that you'd see in an Oriental traditional home. Sculpted for Nezuko to sit on, we have the box that Tanjiro did build for her that she does sleep in and he carries. Everybody's very familiar with the purpose of this, but it is really well done. The shading all throughout, the way that they have the wood look so realistic. The straps look good. Also, the metallic does have a shimmer and shine to it. You'll notice this corner is rounded out because that's where it's actually going to rest against and meet the base. Now, you don't want it to be textured because if it's textured, it could potentially scrape the bottom of the base, which you don't want. Here we have one of two effect pieces that they sculpted, and really they have and serve no purpose other than enhancing and making the overall statue look prettier. We have that small notch with the magnet, how it attaches, some pretty little pink petals on there too. This specific piece attaches itself to the box, and then the box itself just slides right into the slot or keyhole. Before we jump into the character sculpt, this is that second effect piece that they sculpted on here. A lot of movement going on there, but just like the other one, it has a notch with a small magnet. Instead of attaching itself to the box though, it's going to be put on the branch that's sitting to the back right side. One of my favorite parts about this statue, which I'm sure not everybody's going to feel the same about, is the fact that they focused on trying to make Nezuko look cute. So many other statues out there focus on trying to make her look too sexy. We all know how old she is, right? So why in the world would they focus on trying to do that? I think Up Arts did a perfect job at capturing her character and who she is. This part is smooth and not a lot of paint detail because that is where it's going to attach itself to the box. The shading on this is flawlessly done, looks great. Flipping over to the front of the outfit, they captured all the details perfectly well. If you look really closely to her fingernails, they are long and have two different colored textures on there, so nice detail that they added. The neck will later attach itself with that small hole you see in there and a steel rod that's inside that allows it to go into place, no magnets. And like I said before, they focused on trying to make her look cute, and I really think that they captured that emotion as we go into the face. UpArts did a great job sculpting the hair dynamically flowing. We have all the shades going from the orange, red. We have kind of a metallic purple looking tone going into the black. There is that neck joint with the steel rod, and zooming in on the face, it's so good. They did such a good job. And if anybody ever wonders how they get the eyes to look so well, I do believe they use something called like laser cut stickers that go on there, and then the layer goes on top. We have the bamboo also in her mouth. So just perfectly representation of her character here. Zooming out, there's basically two ways you can display this. So Nezuko can be centered and then have that back piece be diagonal, or you can have it straight like this and have her be off. But I kind of prefer her to be the center of attention with the effect piece being off to the side. All right, so we have Zenitsu in 1/6 scale and Nezuko in 1/8. That's why they look off, but here's how they look both together. I look forward to seeing you in the next unboxing of Rengoku, and I hope you enjoyed today's unboxing. If you did, be sure to subscribe, hit a like, and I'd love to comment below. And I will see you in the next video, everybody. Do what you love and love what you do. Bam out. If you're watching this video on November 11th, it is officially Jiraiya's birthday, so happy B-Day to you, and welcome back to BAM Collectibles, everybody. If there's one thing in the statue collecting hobby that's missing, it is 1v1 statues or battle scene statues, and today we'll be showcasing not a 1v1, but a 1v3 with Jiraiya versus multiple Paths of Pain. Flipping the base over, we will see Green Lotus's logo on the bottom left, which is the studio that made this, the silhouette of Jiraiya, Ma-Pa, and you'll see the edition size right there etched out. The scene itself was taken from battle with Jiraiya versus the Paths of Pain, and we have multiple different pipes that are going to be coming in later, that I'm guessing those pipes in the village hidden in the rain were used to redirect all the water that's constantly flowing through there. But a really nice touch of the rock, the gravel, and I love that translucent blue resin of the water shooting out. Because there are multiple pipes and characters represented, that's why there's so many holes in here, because we're going to be attaching so many of those notches into the grooves to key them into the statue. In comes one of the smaller pipes. They're going to be installed into the back of the statue. Now these have a more realistic paint job to them. We have a little bit of rust that's going on there, some bronzing, but a very nice paint application, very different. You'll see this flat surface here with a magnet that's going to be used for one of the Paths of Pain to connect there. But the pipes they look incredible. They're just realistic looking. You can see there it almost looked hollow as we get to this really large one. This is one of the backbone pieces on the statue. You'll see it's a giant pipe. This thing is huge. Nothing connects to this pipe directly, but it is, as I mentioned, the backbone of the statue, because it is counterbalancing the weight of all the characters that will be stacking up as we build this statue. It's very important when you engineer a statue to be sure that it is created in a way that it doesn't fall over or tip over easy, because what the heck is the point of an expensive, high-quality collectible if the dang thing tips over and breaks, you know? This is my second collectible from Green Lotus Studio, and I have to say they continue to blow me away. My first statue being my 100K special with the Kurama with Naruto and Sasuke. That was absolutely incredible. So this one follows in its stead in being absolutely just as epic. A little bit different, you know, obviously there's not a giant Kurama and a bunch of LEDs that are going to be going on, but we'll see in this little piece here, it is some water that's going to be draining from a pipe as we'll connect this here, and it slides right into a slot right where the water is, and gives a nice realistic feel to the statue. First up in the Paths of Pain is none other than the Preta Path, which is the one that creates that barrier that absorbs chakra and different jutsus. And in this statue, he's going to be doing something extremely epic, but in the end, he is getting beat up. We'll see the notch on his left foot, which will key into the statue. And really great details going on there. If we look at the pants themselves, though, the texturing, especially on the statue, it's a 1/6 scale statue. They did a great job with the texturing. One thing I'll point out is all the cloaks are more of a dark blue instead of the typical black that we see for characters. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's just to reflect the coloration of the rocks on the base, but that is what they went with. On this arm, you'll see a smoother surface and a notch coming out. That is extremely important. We'll talk about it more later, but Jiraiya attaches to the statue with that connecting point. And then over here, he will be using his barrier. I want to call it jutsu, but his barrier ability that will be attaching way later on, because it is quite heavy. Head sculpts on all these are immaculate, perfect. Now, some of the other ones are going to be beat up and punched, but his is not, and it's great. We have his little tiny ponytail that sits in the back here that is sculpted separately. We'll connect that right here. Actually, I need to get a little bit of blue tack on there. This one's actually white colored, but we need the tacky substance that allows it to create a barrier, and it gets it to sit in there more firmly, and it's stable. If you have never checked it out, I do have links in the description that lead to an Amazon store that I created for my go-to items as a collector. Now, these are the spots we'll be connecting. We'll see that there, and there's that magnet on the pipe. So that's what's going to attach him securely onto the base. Up next is the first version of the animal path that was showcased in the fight versus Jiraiya. And remember, that does change later on the show, but my man is getting smacked in this statue. Just like the Preta path, you'll find the notch on this foot and the magnet on the other. I'm not going to go over too many details as far as the body goes because it's the same texturing, same type of outfit. And then we see on the back there, the red cloud, it sticks out a little bit. I imagine it being flush with there, but I think it's embossed or whatever they call it, where it's sitting on there like a giant patch almost. But man, is he getting smacked in this statue. It is smoother along his face because Jiraiya's textured outfit will be resting up against it. And in order for them to not clash or scratch with one another, they make that smoother surface. This joint right here in his shoulder is extremely important. Jiraiya will mount to that later, and his ponytail was sculpted separately. You'll see more of that white tack or blue tack type substance in there, and I'll get this connected. Other than the Deva Path of Pain or the main looking pain with Yahiko's body, I'd like to know in the comments below, what is your favorite Path of Pain that you enjoyed most? I've always loved summoning jutsus in this show, so I'd have to say the animal path is my personal one. After we have that path in, we'll go ahead and bring out the human path, which was sculpted from a different angle, and he, again, is getting bashed in the face. This is taken exactly from the scene in the show. Where Jiraiya drop kicked him in the face. That hole there is where a notch on Jiraiya will later connect to. As per the other ones, we have a notch on the foot, a magnet on the other, texturing on the outfit, looks incredible. And then when we swing this around back to the hair, we'll see the colorations that they use for this is great. Just a little bit of texturing, not too much. The paths themselves always reminded me of Naruto's outfit with the contrasting black and orange. It always looks so good on them. I know this looks a little morbid from this angle, but later on, once Jiraiya is connected, it's going to be covered up and fits perfectly together. In every video, I always get asked, where do I get my statues from? This one was another one picked up from GAC. I'm not sure if they have any more in stock, but if you're looking to get some other statues, please be sure to use this code mentioned in the comments, BAM Collectibles 30, for $30 SGD off of your order. There used to be 60 codes available a few days. I'm not sure how many are going to be left, but use those while you can to get something awesome and nice for yourself if you're in the market for a statue. You can already tell by taking a step back, this is going to be an incredible scene once it's brought together. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jiraiya. Incredibly enough, he was sculpted as one giant character. Just like the Paths of Pain, you'll find some awesome texturing all throughout. We have the area there around his calf that was sculpted nicely. Here's one of those notches that we'll be attaching to one of the paths later, and that smoother section so they don't rub up against each other. The vest looks incredible. I love the gold oval looking circles on there. And man, how they sculpted Ma and Pa. Again, they added some texturing to their little cloaks that they wear as well. His scroll was extremely well done with all these, what looks to be hand painted designs on there. Here's that groove that will be connecting to the Preta path. I know before I said he was sculpted as one piece, but his hair, or at least the back of his hair, was sculpted separately because it's so long. So I am glad they did that. We'll go over that shortly. But again, Ma and Pa look great. Probably the only thing on the statue that looks a little off might be Jiraiya's face, but it's hard to tell because when he's in Sage mode, the dude gets pretty ugly looking. So I guess it accurately resembles it, and it looks good from 3-4 feet away, which you'll be typically viewing a statue from. In his hand, he has a groove and a hole there. We'll be attaching a Rasengan in there. Again, the connecting points are the Preda Path's arm, the Human Path's face, and the Animal Path's shoulder. I'll take this ponytail out to be sure it doesn't fall out. Sadly, something tragic happened while I tried to connect all of this. Let me get an F in the chat for the finger of the Animal Path. It's unfortunate, but this is how fragile resins can be sometimes. I will fix it in the remainder part of the video, and also I'll show you what it looks like close up. That was actually really hard to find because my carpet downstairs is more of a tanner color, and so it blended in super well. Thankfully the fingernail's on there, or I might not have saw it, but tragic, unfortunate. We'll fix it, and I'll show you what that looks like. Yo, seriously, I love this Rasengan. It reminds me of the one that was sculpted for Ryu Studios Naruto, but I love how you can see all the spinning that's going on in there. And those, what looks to be like scratches, are made inside, so I'm not sure how they casted this or how they went about it. But it's incredible. You'll see a notch there and sort of a plastic or resin stick coming out. That's what's going to be going into the arm of Jiraiya. I waited so long to show you this effect piece because it is heavy and one of the last things that should go on to make sure that the balancing of the statue is in place. But really cool how this is like a partial orb that's hollow inside, and the way that it connects is a notch you'll see in the center, and also there's a strong magnet that connects to that hand. These are the kind of pieces that do freak me out when I see them, and they're gonna have to ship during the process because I'm scared they are gonna break. But this is not fragile, it's just the right thickness where it's not too heavy, but it's not too susceptible to breakages. One of the last pieces we'll be showcasing in the statue is Jiraiya's hair. That thing is always so ridiculously long and spiky, so again, great that they sculpted it separately. On the very opposite end of it, you'll see a notch groove. It'll have a giant magnet inside, just like the Preda Path's ability, and that's what connects to the back of Jiraiya's hair and completes him. Stay tuned as well. We'll be showcasing him against some of my 1/8 scale IM Studio Paths of Pain. And here you have it with just a little dab of super glue on a toothpick. I don't apply it directly to it. I was able to reconnect that finger. You'll see a little crack. It's okay. This stuff happens. Huh? What do you think, huh? It's not too often that we see versus statues where all the characters are nicely represented in here, and Green Lotus Studio did such a great job at doing so. We'll bring in, like I said, my IM Studios. This is the first 2 of the Paths of Pain that they'll be doing. I'll eventually be showcasing all the Paths of Pain on the channel, but I'll do a link here if you want to check out an unboxing.
And this looks way bigger than last time. Last time I saw this, it was a little bit smaller than this. It does look like it's expanding a little bit.
Oh, shiny. What is it? There could be crystals in there. Hello? Well, this seems like a worthwhile expedition. I will send my greatest explorer, Gary. Oh, maybe we should get you a safety hat or something. Nah, it's probably fine. Now, make sure to bring back lots of crystals. The shinier the better. Good luck, Gary. Gary? Gary? Come back soon, Gary!
Storm creeps! Please help! We need help!
Landing site spotted. Nice find. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. The balloon has landed. Defend that data. File successfully retrieved. Another file.
Fools, fools, I have tricked you.
File successfully retrieved.
Surprise.
Data's looking good. File successfully retrieved.
Now, Gary was given a very specific mission.
Okay.
He would never stray from the mission protocol.
Gary would never stray from the mission. All right, Sniff, we've got a very important job for you here, Sniff. We need you to go in and find Gary.
Bring back Gary.
Bring back Gary, Sniff. Bring back Gary. Yep, doing a little dance on the way in.
He's so excited.
He's so
Is this
excited. He's
part
got
of
a
his-
job. Sniff loves the job.
You have to send him in. You have to send him in with the minecart. It's like platform 9 3/4.
Okay, all right. Here we go, Sniff.
I'll let
You
be
ready?
honest.
All right, Sniff. Here you go. Go find Gary.
Good luck. Bring him back to me.
Bring back.
Okay, let's try again. Have fun, little toy man. And just like that, he's gone. I hope he's okay. But if he's not okay, then that's fine as well.
Look at that. Hello? What do you think it is?
It seems a little shaded from the sun. Do you think they like sunshine in there? Hello? I like sunshine. Well, nothing to see here, I guess. I'm gonna go home.
Hey, what's that? Hello? Anybody out here? It seems very...
Whoa, look at me.
Trial successfully retrieved. Data's looking good.
Very ominous. Hello? Is there anybody in there? Santa Perla, what is this? Oh! Ah! What happened? What was that? Why am I underwater? Oh no! Oh!
Today we finally pieced together Minecraft's most popular SMP series to see if there truly is a giant Minecraft multiverse. Our journey through the multiverse begins with a Minecraft series that you may or may not even remember. Founded by Grian, the Minecraft Evolution SMP started on October 2nd, 2017. The players on the server included Solidarity, In a Little Word, Netty Plays, Big B Stats, and System Z, and 2 other players, Grian's friends Tortoise and Pearlescent Moon, were later added to the series. The main premise of Minecraft Evo was that the players began the series in the early editions of Minecraft Beta, and after completing a series of tasks, the players would travel through a portal to the next edition of Minecraft. While this SMP with a twist seemed like a simple travel through time, there was actually a lot more going on with the server's lore than meets the eye. You see, the players on the Evo server were actually being toyed with by some godlike beings known as the Watchers. For the SMP players to travel to the next edition of Minecraft, the Watchers would pose a series of hints that the players would have to follow to find the portals. Little was known about the identity of the Watchers. All that was known about them was that there were 2 of them and that they typically only spoke in riddles and rhymes. There were also some entities known as the Listeners on the server that the players knew even less about, only known by their catchphrase, "There are those who watch, we are those who listen." Everything was going smoothly as the members on the Evo SMP continued working their way up through the versions of Minecraft. But something unexpected happened when the players discovered they would have to fight the Ender Dragon to progress to the next version of the game. After the Evo players assembled around the End Portal to fight the Ender Dragon on the server, they all jumped into the portal, expecting it to be an easy fight because there were so many of them. What the players didn't realize, however, was that the Watchers had pulled each player into an alternate reality, where they would be required to fight the Ender Dragon on their own. Every player managed to slay their respective Ender Dragon, but when they all resurfaced on the Evo server into the next version, they discovered that Grian had not returned to the server. As it turned out, according to a unique End Portal credits message from the Watchers themselves, after Grian entered the portal back to the overworld, the Watchers had chosen Grian to become the 3rd Watcher. The Evo series continued without Grian, but he always remained in the background, watching. When the remaining players resurfaced on the server, the Watchers had moved them 6,000 blocks away from the Minecraft Evolution spawn, wanting them to start in a new place in the Evolution world. After journeying back to spawn, players learned that the Watchers had destroyed their homes and left a message demanding the players to start the Evo server anew in a different area of the map. At the end of the Evo series, a message from the Listeners led the Evolutionists to a portal to escape the control of the Watchers, and after going through
Perfection. You collected all of
The portal, players moved on to a new Minecraft series. On our next step through the multiverse, we need to look at the 3 seasons of the life-themed series: Third Life, Last Life, and Double Life. All these series seem just like straightforward fun, but little did we know that there is actually deep lore in the series. This brings us to In the Littlewood, or Martin, who has revealed the lore behind the Life series. During the Third Life series, Martin started being enticed to create chaos by some unseen entities known as the Shadow that only spoke in rhyme. After losing his final life during the final battle of Third Life, Martin was killed by Good Times with Scar, and he fell into an endless void, and the mysterious entities stated that they were not pleased with the outcome of Third Life. Entities restarted the series with a new twist to satisfy their undisclosed motivations, this time bringing the Boogeyman into the picture for Last Life to add a bit of betrayal to the series. During Last Life, the Shadow made its return during Martin's videos, continuing to entice him to spread chaos on the server as a member of the Shadow Alliance. We also learn that the Shadow is highly connected to the moon of the Last Life world, as this is where Martin believes the entities reside. During an off-screen conversation Martin had with the Shadow between the first 2 episodes of his series, Martin believed that it had told him that Martin and his friends, Solidarity, Mumbo Jumbo, and Impulse SV, would become one with the Shadow by the end of the series, which was a good thing according to Martin. This proved to be untrue when, after Martin lost his final life on the server at the hands of Dang That's a Long Name, he awoke in a dark void where the Shadow revealed that he misunderstood their bargain. The Shadow reveals once again that Martin had failed them, as he wasn't able to bring death to the server as much as they would have hoped. As the Shadow began to reject Martin and leave him in the hands of the light, the opposite of the Shadow, Martin asks about the Shadow's opinion on Grian. The Shadow states that Grian was only supposed to watch the series like the rest of them, and not actively be a part of it, revealing to the viewers that Grian from the Life series was actually the Grian who became a Watcher at the end of EVO. Likewise, the Shadow was actually one and the same with the Watchers from the EVO series. Martin later revealed in a stream that the Watchers, displeased with the evolutionists escaping their grasps at the end of the SMP, created the Life series in their anger. Anytime a player lost their final life in the Life series, the Watchers would feed on their souls and negative energy, but their appetite was never truly satisfied, which is why they keep adding new twists to the series each season, to create more negativity to feast upon. Grian refused to stand idly by while the other 2 Watchers did this, so he gave up his godlike power and joined the other players in the Life universe. Double Life then is just the next attempt for the Watchers to feed on the souls of the players, tying all 3 seasons into a multiverse with Minecraft Evo. Hang on, the multiverse is only getting bigger from here. Now, I'd like to bring up the connections that my personal favorite series, Empires, has to the other SMP series. Firstly, we know that both seasons of the Empires SMP take place in the same universe, just 1,000 years apart, as confirmed by the fact that Sausage of Sanctuary has flashbacks to his past life as Lord Sausage of Mythland through Season 2. We know for a fact that the Afterlife SMP highly is connected to Empires, because not only is this the server where the Orion Sound character originally hails from, but Sausage has had a few flashbacks to his past lives on the Afterlife server during his time as both an angel and a god. Sausage even recently built a cathedral dedicated to Saint Perla Sun Moon, a goddess originally introduced on the Afterlife server, with a church built in honor of her holy name. We also can connect Joey Graceffa's single-player Skyblock series with this little corner of the multiverse, especially considering characters from Season 1 of Empires, Lizzie the Ocean Queen, Season 2 of Empires, Princess Catherine and Mythical Sausage of Sanctuary, and characters from Afterlife, Shulk and Shadow Girl make an appearance in his series. You might be surprised to learn that we can also connect the rest of the Life series of Empires as well. For example, when God Joel asked Lizzie the cat to represent him in court against Solidarity for a lawsuit, Lizzie describes that she has vague flashbacks to practicing law in a previous life. This is a clear reference to Lizzie's time as a lawyer on the X-Life server. Another example includes Codfather Jimmy and Scotta Revendell's date from Season 1, which is littered with references to a previous romance the 2 had in a past life on the Third Life server, where they were known as
Quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map. We've got a bonus in play. Landing site spotted. Nice find. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. The balloon has landed. Defend that data.
As the Flower Husbands, not only did Scott decorate the dating venue with codfish named after the team colours from the Third Life series, but he also hung a pufferfish of peace on the wall, which was an artifact from the Third Life server that Jimmy used to show peace with his allies on the server. Finally, during Season 1 on the Empire server, Mythical Sausage of Mythland, believing he wouldn't live much longer as he was under the influence of Zarnath, wrote out his will, addressing each member on the SMP. When he got to Smallish Beans, Sausage gave Joel his Church of the Blood Sheet, asking him to use it to help bring back Jeremyism, a religion founded by Joel during his time on the X-Life server. We also know from the very same episode of Sausage's Empire series that his hardcore series, One Block, Source Block SMP, Legacy SMP Season 1, and Single Player World all exist within the Empire's multiverse. As Sausage travels to each of these worlds to gather variants of his dog, Bubbles, from each of them. We've got a lot of other connections to go through, so let's make this as quick as we can. We know that Hermitcraft has a really good chance of being part of the multiverse thanks to Green's visit to the Empire Season 1 world, with Jimmy in Fwip, where he briefly mentions that by him visiting Empires, he is expanding the SMP multiverse. Also, fans have speculated that False Symmetry's character, who originally hails from a different world than the Empire server, might actually be from the world of Hermitcraft. So only time will tell as we explore her backstory more this season. All 9 seasons of Hermitcraft are all canonical to each other, which should come as no surprise. In Season 6 of Hermitcraft, in his testing facility known as Area 77, Doc MC 77 enters a strange portal that leads him to the Mindcrack SMP, bringing the old SMP series into our little multiverse. Further, Mumbo Jumbo entered a portal that led him to the Psycraft server back during Season 6 of Hermitcraft, where he took a tour of the Redstone masterpieces the server members had created. And get ready, because this connection is huge. During the Third Life series, Rendog took on the title of the Red King, and according to Ren's own lore, his king's crown is actually the same crown he earned by winning MCC9 with his fellow Blue Bats, False Symmetry, Fruit Berries, and H-Bomb. As we have recently seen on the Dream SMP, CPK has recently discovered that he has the ability to travel the multiverse, and he visited the Minecraft Championship universe, making it canon to the multiverse of the Dream SMP. So to summarize, here are all the series that we have a pretty good feeling exist within the same multiverse. The Evolution SMP, Third Life, Last Life, Double Life, Afterlife, Empire's SMP Season 1 and 2, Joey Graceffa's One Block Survival World, Hermitcraft Seasons 1 through 9, the Minecraft Championship Series, Psycraft, Minecraft SMP, multiple Mythical Sausage Minecraft series, Minecraft Championships, and the Dream SMP. But this is only the beginning.
When Dream needed a server that could store unlimited gameplay footage with a matching budget, he knew there was only one place to go. Yo. And we're gonna be building it in true
Data's looking good.
extreme fashion. That's right, we're gonna be speed running the creation of a 1.2 petabyte hard drive storage server with a 200 terabyte all NVMe SSD server. All we need is a little bit of help. All right, I think we're going for a world record here, guys. Kioxia sponsored the SSDs, so that's taken care of. 45 Drives practically built the server for us, and you guys are all here to witness it. Starting with the big face reveal. You ready? Cha! Okay, it's more of a faceplate. But look, it's a really cool one. It has Dream on it. Let's go, Jakey.
Oh, Jesus.
Got
All right.
a server to build here, boys.
Oh, this is a lot of drives to shuck.
Because the server's for Dream, some of the hardware did end up getting sent to us, but the hard drives were not one of those things, meaning that, yes, my friends, Dream actually did shell out for 60, the full 60, 20 terabyte hard drives. That's gonna be a total of 1.2 petabytes of raw storage.
Another file.
Which should work out to somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 petabyte of usable storage when we're done here.
I think we're gonna play this one a little bit safer. I'll put some hot spare, so it might be more like 900.
Okay, sure, that's fair enough. I don't want to get a tech support call, realistically, from like wherever the crap Dream is from. The server hardware itself was provided by 45 Drives, and this is their turbo tier server. It's got a 26-core Xeon Gold, 512 gigs of DDR4 memory, which we'll be using as a ZFS read cache. We've got 4 LSI HBAs, which are allowing us to hook up all of these freaking drives. And we actually got them to send a dual port 25 gigabit per second network card, which, sorry, 45 Drives, we're actually gonna steal from this server and put in the SSD server.
And there is a reason for this. Oh, the fancy switch.
Hey, I need more drives, Jake. We got
Hold on, shush.
World record.
The fancy switch that Ubiquity sent happens to have 2 25 gig ports. So I'm thinking we put them together, aggregate 50. Gig to the storage server.
Wow.
It's probably excessive, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Honestly though, outside of our own server room, he is getting the finest storage setup out of probably anyone else on YouTube or Twitch. By the way, Jake, can I just shout you out for putting these in exactly the correct orientation for me to just slot them right in?
Are you being sarcastic?
Are you not trying to?
No, I was actually...
No, it's like the most ergonomic thing ever. I just grab them and put them in.
Okay, I'll be sure to do it the other way now.
Oh, you piece of crap. Why did I say anything?
I was not trying at all. It's just happened to be how they were getting pulled out.
That's it.
Are we done?
1.2 petabytes.
You know, it's not that fun when it's this easy.
What? I mean, I'm still into it.
We haven't found out if it works yet, so.
We're replacing this dual 25 gigabit NIC with this dual 10 gigabit NIC. And the reason we're doing that is that, I mean, they're hard drives. Realistically, if we manage to get, 20 gigabit trunked, so 2 gigabytes a second out of it, that'll be fine.
I mean, it'll do a lot more than that, but you're just using this for art. Archive, so.
Yes. Well, yes and no. I think it's possible that they could end up editing partially off of it if they were working on a project.
It'll have plenty for that.
Called back from, a previous video or something along those lines. Come on! Jake.
What?
What was the ergonomic rationale behind putting this server here? I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying I don't see how you're right.
Are you complaining because you're short?
No. I'm complaining because tall people don't consider my short person needs. That's what I'm complaining about.
Right. Very important distinction.
Woo! Unlike the petabyte of hard drive-based storage, this one actually is gonna have a ton of room for expansion, and that is thanks to high density drives like the CM6 from Kioxia. These puppies are available in up to what, 15.3 terabytes of pop?
This is a 30 terabyte SSD.
What? Shut up!
It's not only is it a 30 terabyte SSD, it's a 30 terabyte TLC SSD.
It's not even QLC?
No.
These are crazy. Kioxia just sent these for Dream? Where's mine?
Well, they sent 15 for Dream, and I was like, yeah, we'll just give him like 7.
Oh! Really?
Yeah.
It's not like you paid for them.
Yeah. That still means he's gonna end up with 120 terabytes of usable space with 2 parity drives and a hot spare.
Wrap your brain around it, right? This is the state of the art. I mean, I think they're looking.
A corrosive storm that closes in on you, eventually swallowing you alive. Remember how I said that would never, ever, ever happen here? It's happening here. We need to retrieve the data as usual, but this time we need to watch the storm. Exposure to the storm will hurt you. A lot. You'll take damage when you're in the storm, so keep an eye on your health. We need to retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm, so you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map. We've got a bonus in play. Landing site spotted. Nice find. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. The balloon has landed. Defend that data. Successfully retrieved. looking good. Another file. Successfully retrieved.
Looking at what, 22 to 26 in the next year?
And those aren't even conventional, those are shingled.
Exactly. This has 50% more capacity than this in a fraction of the size.
Mind you, it's probably quite literally 20 times the cost.
Not to mention, this is PCIe Gen 4.
These will do almost 7 gigabytes a second read on a single drive. And that's why we're keeping some.
Yes, you should.
Okay, so we're gonna do a 4 node, actually.
Wait, what?
Oh my god! Node, actually.
Wait, what?
Oh my god! How do you do that? You just literally, holy oh my god, oh my god,
Who
oh
put
my
it there?
god.
Did I put it there?
Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, what the actual is wrong with you? Oh my god. Oh, I want to throw up. I really, oh.
Do you think it still works?
No! Did you hear the noise it made?
Well, it's a pretty bouncy floor.
Okay, the video's done. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
It might still work. Okay, Lunch says it still works.
I say just swap it out with one of Dream's. You know, it might actually still work.
Here's the thing. I've actually talked to Seagate engineers about the kind of drop testing that they do on these things. There's a solid chance that thing still works.
What happened?
What? Nothing.
You talking?
No, I was just saying that you're a fine young man, and I'm really proud of the way you've turned out.
I'm not proud of the way you've turned out.
This is pretty gorgeous. This is the new version of the one we have, right?
Yeah.
That's specifically designed for Epic Milan.
So that's a
Cyberpunk 2077 had a pretty massive upswing of players since the Edgerunners TV show aired on Netflix. And if you're one of those new players, or if you're a returning Night City veteran, it's very likely that Night City has grabbed you by the proverbial balls, and now it won't let go. So, to sate your appetite for content to play around with, I've compiled a list of 17 mods that I personally absolutely love, as they've all improved my experience while playing Cyberpunk 2077 these last few weeks. And my hope is that you guys will like these mods just as much as I do. Starting with one of the more popular mods lately called V's Edgerunners Mansion Apartment DLC. In short, this mod introduces new housing for your V in the form of a penthouse, and I have to say, this is now probably my favorite place to stay whenever I'm looking to immerse myself in Night City. The apartment has everything that all the official apartments have, with the added bonus of just being extremely beautiful. Oh, and you have your very own swimming pool, and the view of the skyline is just breathtaking. In order to get the apartment after installing it, all you have to do is to go over to the apartment waypoint here and either pay up 150,000 euro dollars if your street cred is below 30. And if your street cred is 30 or over, the price is half that at 75,000 euro dollars. So make sure you level up your street cred for a massive discount. Next, we just gotta talk about
Perfection! You collected all of the files! Amazing! Praiseworthy job, Commander. So, good job. The data you collected will help us locate survivors and weak points in the storm. The storm wall's getting close.
the virtual atelier. This mod is an absolute godsend, as it provides your game with a virtual shop functionality, whereas you can then install different store mods that you can access through V's computer. As of right now, it seems like you can only access it through V's main apartment at the Age 10 mega building, however, so have that in mind. In any case, the first store mod I installed after this is the Clothing Mods eShop, which essentially adds every clothing mod and recipe for you to buy. Then we have the All Vanilla Atelier store, which adds basically every piece of clothing to another eShop. Now the mod creator has categorized upper body, lower body, headwear and shoes in separate windows, which makes browsing different items super easy. And now the final store mod is the Legendary Gun Recipe Shop. As you probably derived from the name, this store literally lets you buy every legendary gun recipe. It's as simple as that. Now all these store mods comes with an added caveat. The items aren't free, which is a good thing because this makes the stores feel more like actual DLC than mods. Speaking of clothing, as thankful as I am towards CD Projekt Red for having added a wardrobe system to your apartments, do you know what would be even better? A portable wardrobe system, of course. Normally, you have to be in your apartment in order to swap out pieces for your transmog, but no more. That's right, this mod called Junk in the Trunk lets you access the apartment wardrobe system by interacting with the storage compartment of your bike or your car. And while we're on the topic of vehicles, you guys just gotta check out the Immersive Driving mod. Now again, CD Projekt Red has done a lot to make driving feel better in Cyberpunk 2077, but this mod just takes the cake so far, and I consider this to be the ultimate driving mod. What it does is that it introduces a sort of manual shift system to every vehicle, so now when you drive your car or bike with this mod, your vehicle will accelerate more realistically. Say, by just pressing the W button on my keyboard, the car doesn't accelerate that much and slowly increases speed, just like it would when you gently push the gas. But if you press the shift button, the car shifts gears and your car or bike shoots away like it normally does in the vanilla version. This mod really makes driving much more immersive, especially if you drive a lot in real life, as it feels like you actually have more control over your car or your bike, which in turn makes the handling much more smooth. But if you're still hellbent on driving like a maniac, I have another vehicle mod for you. This one is called Realistic Car Crashes, and what it does is, well, it makes your car crashes and collisions more realistic. In the vanilla game, cars and bikes have some incredible durability, which, let's face it, is pretty nice considering how many times you hit other cars, objects and pedestrians in this game. But with this mod, whenever you smash into another car or a wall or some other object, your car gets deformed quicker in a more realistic way. Yes, your car takes more damage essentially. But this mod in conjunction with the immersive driving mod makes the vehicles actually feel heavy, and because of the increased handling you'll get from the immersive driving, it just makes sense to make the collisions more dangerous as well. Now another car-related mod that I'd like to talk about is actually very small and simple. As most of you chooms can relate to, Cyberpunk 2077 has a lot of brain-dead NPCs. This is especially true for civilian drivers, as time and time again you'll be hit by some car that just drives into you despite you being right in front of them. Since this isn't a simple programming fix for CD Projekt Red, I have
Landing site spotted. Nice find. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. The balloon has landed. Defend that data.
have the next best thing. A mod that lets you get up faster after getting hit by the car, aptly named Faster Vehicle Knockback Animation. Now you can keep running into cars with your heart's content, and watch as V gets up quicker than lightning. Thank God for this simple little mod. Speaking of simple little mods, you need rich vendors in your life. And as you probably guessed, this mod just gives vendors more capital, about 50k or so, which is great, because most vendors always run out of Eurodollars whenever you offload a truckload of items you don't need. So here you go, this mod fixes that. Now while you're out dealing with bad guys on the street, you want to be as effective as possible, and as much as I love the vanilla sliding function, it's just not enough for me. So here's the improved slide mod. It simply makes sliding better. You can slide to the side, you can slide while turning around, and your camera control while sliding will also be improved upon installing this mod. So happy slicing and sliding! The next mod is something I mentioned briefly in my Is It Worth It video this year, because it adds a function that's been highly requested by a lot of fans, and that's the Respec Attributes mod. As you may know, as of today, it's only possible to reset your perks in the vanilla game, which essentially locks away builds that require certain levels of attributes. Say if you've been playing as a netrunner for 20 to 30 plus hours, you might want to try out another build. That's where this mod comes in. It literally just gives you the option to reset your attributes as well as your perks. If you want to go from a netrunner to a cyber ninja or any other build you might find interesting. Hopefully CD Projekt Red adds this function in the future where you can buy an attribute reset with your Eurodollars. But as of right now, this mod is what you need. Alright, so now we're gonna talk about some appearance mods, and while these don't make your gameplay any better, they just add another layer to the game, especially after Edgerunners. The first one is the UV Texture Framework 2.0. What this mod does is that it adds a functionality that allows you to install texture mods that's specific to V. There's many different mods that use this framework in order to function, and for these three next mods, this mod is a necessity in getting it to work. Of course, as you may have suspected already, it's now possible to turn female V into Rebecca from the Edgerunner series. Sort of. In order to put together your own custom Rebecca, you will need the Rebecca's hairstyle, hair color and accessory mod, Rebecca's eyes edge runners mod, the Rebecca's tattoo overlay mod, and finally Rebecca ER jacket and underwear mod. All of these mods require certain script mods to work together, and to make things easier for all of you folks who want to cosplay as Rebecca, I've added a list in the description of the mods that you need to put together. Now, to wrap all this into a neat little package, you should also check out the photo mode post packs. If you're someone who loves using photo mode like me, this is a must for you if you want other poses than the vanilla ones. Have in mind that the poses this mod introduces will all replace the vanilla ones. But hey, it's easy enough to uninstall if you don't like them, so just go ahead and give the mod a whirl. Anyway, that's all the mods I got for today. Let me know your thoughts in the
Hot damn! The California Girls dance has been on the radar for months. This channel hasn't covered it yet for the simple reason that there are literally millions, if not billions of memes worth exploring made fresh every single day, but considering the length of time this one has stayed at the top, let's dip our feet into the subject. Every time it appears as if it's cooling down, video game characters or people dancing along to Katy Perry's California Girls just pops right back up again. Check out how many times it's peaked in popularity on Google Trends. At any rate, it seems to have begun thanks to relaxed window gaming on the 26th of May this year, with footage of a character, literally named Chad, from the Friday the 13th game using an emote in reaction to Jason Voorhees violently smashing his way in. This was after a viewer had asked Relaxed Window Gaming to put the music over it, as the original video demonstrated how a player could distract Jason enough to walk into a bear trap.
Sucker.
Help! The person playing Jason is obviously so utterly gobsmacked at the sight of a dude in his underwear boldly dancing in front of him that he is rendered still for a couple of seconds. It is this simple interaction, this utterly chaotic
Data's looking good.
demonstration of fearlessness in the face of a monstrosity that has captured the hearts of many demographics across all social media platforms. The California Girls trend taps into the ethos provided by Dark Souls. It's not the big guy in heavy armor that you should be looking out for, but the naked dude with a club. It truly is a classic underdog story relating to that of David and Goliath, except if David decided to just dance around in his loincloth after casting that stone. Honestly, the whole thing just keeps on going. It's almost every day since that original video was posted that artists create animations for other games, or just do the dance in real life, promoting a so cringe it's good mentality that encourages the cycle of reposting and creating. It's yet another example of a meme that is lasting months and months, directly contradicting the long-held myth that modern memes only exist at most for a week before dying off. To be honest, many of you are probably incredibly sick of it by now, and don't see it pop up much on your feeds as a result. However, I assure you it is well and truly out there, still going strong all over the internet. In short, the California Girls dance that spawned from a single clip of a Chad emoting in his underwear in front of an unstoppable killing machine has touched the hearts of millions of people over a long amount of time. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in? The Romanian final boss is magnificent. His real name is Darian Vincenzo and has blown up thanks to his Instagram and TikTok accounts labelled Inked Vincenzo Official. Thanks to the massive amounts of attention garnered by his final boss status, Darian has even included the moniker on his Instagram bio. Allegedly, the first account to capitalise on Darian's extreme aesthetic was Super Mega Criminal, now known as Balkan Final Boss, who, in early October, posted a compilation of images alongside the tune Come Follow Jesus by Bachelor Boy Neutral, a track released all the way back in 2005. Darian's persona has obvious ties to the overly muscled GigaChat aesthetic, although he is a real person as opposed to Ernest Kalimov, who is an alleged photoshopped project by Sleek and Tears creator Christos Soudmalis. The Romanian Final Boss label also may reference Zaraboss, another internet mainstay who has incredibly well-groomed facial hair. It's interesting how much of online culture is rebranded through the lens of video game culture, although considering how much the two overlap, it is hardly surprising. Plus, there's now tons of other big burly men labelled as final boss of other countries, which just goes to show how proud people can become of their fellow countrymen. These men are more like something you'd see watching Bucky, as they have huge muscles upon muscles upon muscles. To have humans present themselves as essentially video game characters straddling the line between magnificent and monster, just as a final boss would, exhibits an online world dominated by extremes. In this instance, the extreme is personal branding. No photo exists in which Darian looks vulnerable, timid, or upset. Every photo is perfectly curated to make him look as huge as possible, or with women in fast cars. He's turned himself into a brand, and the fact that there are thousands of memes calling him a final boss shows many are fondly mocking that branding. Clearly, this trend is inspired by the success of Dan Bilzerian's fast cars and women branding, which has been consistently imitated for over a decade online amongst other influencers. Influencer Noel Dazel is quick to admit that the only way to get this big and lean is to take steroids, so it's worth recognizing the fact that the Romanian final boss's body size is unrealistic. Although, of course, Darian is the final boss of Romania, so perhaps this is just normal for someone built different like he is. After all, most online people have to create their own brands on social media, and we must constantly remind ourselves that nothing is real when it comes to big tech platforms. Personal branding is essentially omnipresent amongst anyone using social media. Setting up a profile or account can be a strategic affair, encouraged by the fact that the network constructed connect humans can also make them feel watched and judged at all times. In short, the boss of Romania is a fantastic example of how strategically leveraging personal branding can lead to massive amounts of attention, thanks to Darian's adaptation of the Dan Bilzerian GigaChat aesthetic coupled with a body and label straight from a video game. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
I remember. These are the slow, there's like no urgency in my like opening of these drawers. It's like, come on, man. Oh no.
Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where today we're playing a game, and I expect that game will be spooky, or have some hidden lore to it, or will make me rage in some way, or have puzzles. I sat on the couch, I have no idea what I'm playing. Ash, hi. So what have you selected for us today? As you can tell, I'm very familiar with the programming that we have going on today. What do we got?
So today we're going to be playing a game called The Glitched Attraction.
FNAF? FNAF fan game?
Yeah, it's FNAF.
Ah! Glitch.
On your map. Landing site spotted. Nice find. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. We've got a bonus in play. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. The balloon has landed. Defend that data.
glitch to troll. Hold on a minute, I've been to this rodeo before. Without any further ado, the glitched attraction. Colorblind mode. Oh wow, look at this. This is cool. I like that they have so many different colorblind modes. That's really impressive. I did not know that there were this many types of colorblindness. Fun fact, one of our graphic designers is actually colorblind, and we did not learn that until at least a year after he started working with us, because he was so good at figuring out what a color looked like to other people based on the like numerical value of the color, which is unreal to me. And the fact that he was able to kind of like think through his work that way is unreal. He's still amazing. He still works with us. So there you go. Very high. In this game, you'll see material created by people external to this project. Due to each of the authors will be mentioned in the end credits. Okay, if you notice the absence of a person, okay. Yep, we would like to use this space to give a general thanks to those who have shared their work. Great. Understood. Thank you. Oh, warning! In this game you'll be exposed to flashing lights, screamers! Screamers. Loud noises, and some blood. If you can't handle any of these things, please close the game right now. Okay. Start! 5 more disclaimers. Also, the screen will be dark for periods of time. If you plan on moving about the room, make sure that you have a functional lighting device. The glitched attraction. Hold on, I'm getting mixed signals here. The glitched attraction, the Fazbear, which is a game.
Another file.
The glitched attraction or the Fazbear attraction. Come on! Keep it consistent. The dual titles. This is quit. Settings. Are we all good with settings? Great. Sure we are. Wonderful. Ooh, there's achievements! I do love me a good achievement. Oh, hello. Complete Nightmares, Toys, Fun Times Cursed. Lost Media back out. Oh, wow, okay. This looks hefty. Extras. Don't mind me, I'm just exploring what awaits me. One of the best experience. Oh, hello. Dev comments. One of the best experiences of my life. Very happy to have managed to finish the biggest and most ambitious game I've done to date. Very grateful to the entire community for all the support. More than an experience. Developing this game has been one of the craziest, most ambitious things I've ever done. Okay, so there's a gallery and a Patreon donors wall.
Looking good.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Select difficulty. Don't worry. You'll be able to change it on the pause. Okay, there will be checkpoints at the end of each room and in the middle of all levels. There will be checkpoints at the end of each room and in the middle of some levels. Only the checkpoints at the end of each level will be saved. Oh, if they recommend casual, I'll be a casual gamer. No pride here. Shameless. Go. Ooh, look at that nice textured mouse. That's a true gamer mouse. Got that nice lime green wheel. Go for it. Dude! Just left the new Fazbear attraction! This is Kyle E. My friend, take everything and come here. You have to see this. A location was sent to you. Just sent you the location. Go tonight. This is suspicious. Have you ever had a friend text you, my friend, come to this place?
I mean, I've had texts open with like, hey pal, but not my friend. Please.
Okay. Is that my hand? Is that a hook? The hooked hand! Fast tip. Most of the important tips appear here and on the game over. Thank you, fast tip. Glad we're starting off strong with that one. All right. Fazbear attraction. My friend, come over. Grab all your stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, we are mixing. So we have a staff bot and we have baby references. Okay, and FNAF 2. Wow.
Fellow user.
Hello.
Welcome to the renewed and redesigned Fazbear attraction.
Thank you.
Here, you will experience all the creepy stories made by lunatic haters of
Lunatic
Fazbear
haters!
Entertainment since 1987,
Okay.
where the robots come to life. A murderer roams the place, and accidents happened in the back rooms.
Cool.
Do not link to the 2027 accident if you really think you are prepared
Great.
for this journey where you may experience things such as fear, panic, injuries, extreme sweating, epilepsy, fainting, heart attacks, and their variations.
And their
Join us
variations,
right now
yep.
for a price of only $14.99. Paying will also make us not responsible for any of the symptoms mentioned before.
Great. Okay, let's interact. Can I pay you? I want to pay you the appropriate fee. I'm ready for this. Oh, so this is a little bit... So this it seems like it's mixing a lot of different things. So it feels like we're entering a world of like FNAF 3, which is the Fazbear Frights attraction. You're holding
Thank
out
you.
cash. There we go.
Now, before I open the door for you, please give all your belongings to my mate in the other window.
Oh, okay. Well, one second. Here, I'm going to look back there. They have cupcake-themed... like Halloween candy buckets? That's brilliant! Scott, if you haven't thought about this as merch, that's awesome. I am specifically going out probably later today to McDonald's to try and pick up the Halloween tubs. Did you know that they're doing the like Halloween candy tubs?
What?
Oh my gosh, when I was a kid, McDonald's had these special things that would come with Happy Meals, and they were just like plastic, like witch, pumpkin, ghost, little plastic pails, but it was for kids to carry their Halloween candy in.
Mm-hmm.
And
Another file.
they were adorable. They were like my favorite tubs, like buckets to carry Halloween candy around in. They've been gone for years. Like they were super retro. I got them growing up, but now they've brought them back.
Ooh.
And I am definitely going to pick one up so that way Ollie can experience the same joy I had.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, but I see this and I'm like, oh, Fazbear equivalents of these sorts of things, specifically the cupcake. Awesome idea. Okay.
Excellent. The door has been opened. Thank you and have a new great experience.
Okay, I'm gonna have a new great experience. Ooh, spooky! Oh, it's like a haunted house. How fun. Okay, tip manager. Tip manager, meet your best friend during this adventure, the tip manager. This incredible technology will help you get through all the rooms of the attraction, giving you essential tips and hints about the level you're about to play. This introduction will teach you how to use and understand the tip manager. Lesson 1, check all the tips before starting the level. You can use the arrows to the side to see the tips as many times as you need. Remember, all the tips are there for a reason. It'd be awesome if this was just an escape room and you had to actually read through everything and the games were just a misdirect. Try to understand the tip before checking the next one. The tips are not... meant to make the tip manager a how to beat a level manual. You will get all the required information, then you will have to use your brain. Darn it, I have to use my brain! Sucks. Worst game, 0 out of 10. Check the background images. They can make you understand the tip much faster. Is this an escape room? And even let you know how to avoid some of the dangers you'll face. Ryder and I just did an escape room the other day. First ever escape room where the clue to solve it, one of them was outside of the room itself, which was really cool. Like you had to look through a window and on a building next door, there was...
like the secret that you needed. It was really well done. We're all like, no, clues exist in the room. It was outside of the room. It was brilliant. Feel free to look over the room before starting. If you wish, you're able to look over and be in the room without danger. When you're done, just come back to the tip manager, okay? Start playing. Press start once you want to start playing the level. You finished the introduction. Now press finish and meet your second best friend. What? Cool. Yeah! I'm digging this. I like that the only time we ever get to see the animatronics perform is in games that aren't main series titles. The fans are like, please let us watch them perform. And Scott's like, nah, it's all right. No thanks. Ooh. Bud. Yeah! Great. That was awesome. Actually, I loved his movement. This is so fun. There we go. No. Okay, going down. Oh, this is super fun. This seems like it would be a...
You know how we're always coming up with gadgets to outsmart the storm? Well, that started an arms race. You know those rumors we've been hearing about an even more dangerous part of the storm? A corrosive storm that closes in on you, eventually swallowing you alive? Remember how I said that would never, ever, ever happen here? It's happening here. Landing site spotted. Nice find. We need to retrieve the data as usual, but this time we need to watch the storm. Exposure to the storm will hurt you. A lot. You'll take damage when you're in the storm, so keep an eye on your health. We need to retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm, so you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. We've got a bonus in play. The balloon has landed. Defend that data. File successfully retrieved.
Great. Like a great experience. You know, crawling through the vent, it's normal. Totally fine. Just your typical, like, haunted house experience. Not a problem. Make sure you know, gotta release the vents. Ooh! Oh, yeah! Oh, cool! Oh, this is great. All right, tip manager. Oh no! I have to actually do gameplay now. Curtains. Hold the curtains to keep them closed. Hold E or left click looking at the suit to put it on. Wait a minute! I knew this sounded familiar. This room. I knew this sounded familiar. Ash! I think we did the demo of this. This I'm like, this room looks so familiar, and we've done this part of it where you have to hold the curtain shut. He's gonna attack you at some point. Knight Marion exists there. Oh, and there's the slide puzzle we had to do. Yes, I do remember this. I loved this.
Well, congrats. We're about to play the full game because there's more after this as well.
That's awesome. Okay, that's very exciting. I remember this was tricky, but it was really good. Hold E, and it was one part FNAF, like, you know, manage the spinning plates and take care of things, but also one part like solve the puzzles. Okay. Hold E or left click. Looking at the suit. Looking at the suit. Looking at the suit. Press E or left click. Looking at the suit. The suit. The... Not you. Because you're evil. I don't want to climb into you. You're creepy and weird. The suit. When you say that, I guess, does the suit not appear yet? Is that what we've established here? The suit will show up at some point in the future. Sure. That's what we're led to believe. Complete the puzzles to get out of the room before someone gets you or time runs out. Yes. Okay, I do remember this. Can I do this early? I cannot. Oh, I'm going to have to actually refresh myself on how all this worked. Right, and then these all open. Oh, so exciting! Here, before we go, let's do some lore. Fun day, fun day. Fun day. No one had a not fun day. Just saying. Okay, so maybe limited amounts of lore to be had. Anything underneath? Okay, no. Well, fine. All security camera watching out for us. That's very thoughtful of them. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, this whole thing. Oh, okay, there. Uh-oh. Hello? Shoot. Shoot. What's that mean? What's that mean? Hello? Hello? Oh no, I'm starting to shake and be scared. I'm starting to shake and be scared. Shaking and being scared. Shaking and being scared. Oh, there's a suit. Let's climb into that thing. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Freaking out. Freaking out already. Please leave me alone. Too late. That was shockingly fast. All right. They will appear all over the room. One of them is enough to make you lose your mind to death. Oh, I'm losing my mind to death. Flash them and make them disappear. Okay, so that was a little fazzy guy, a little fazzling. If you get stuck, try looking for something you can interact with. Good advice. All right, so that was the problem. I needed to look around and find the little fazlet. Okay, so here we go. Oh, okay, ready. Hold the curtains, keep them closed. Your left click to put the suit on. Complete the puzzles, yeah, but we still don't know. I'm trying to remember. With him, there was something with him. That I had to like flash him back into place, if I remember right. Okay, let's do this. Nope. Okay, great. Okay, let's look. Hello? Get back. Get back, you. No one in the curtain. No fazzlings around. There you go. I went in the curtain. No weirdo arms. Not seeing any Knight Marion. Oh, come on, there. There we go. I went in the curtain. Oh, there we go. Hello. Click, click, click. Oh, no! Okay. I saw it coming. Saw it coming. He will enter through a hole in the wall. Yes, when he does, you'll see his tentacles come out of it. Hide from him until he leaves. Yes, I was in the process of doing that, but I was having a hard time getting into my suit. It's hard. We learned recently that it's very hard to get into the animatronic suits. We saw that you have like the inner skeleton, the exoskeleton, the porcelain plates. I mean, you know, it's intense. Let's try this again. Maybe at some point we'll survive one person attacking me. That would be great. Okay, there. Face, face. There. Okay, there. Okay, we've completed a huge bulk of the puzzle now. Get back. Calm down. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, you. I heard something else. Okay, no nightmares. Shoot, that was stupid. Why'd you do that, Matt? There. Okay, double check. Okay, there he is. E. Enter into this thing!
You might have to hold it.
I was holding it!
Harder.
Commander, so, good.
How hard do I need to press the button? E! I was holding it.
Your knuckle needs to cave in.
I will break my finger on the E button. No, I think what it is I need to be in front of it rather than to the side. I think that's the problem I'm having, is I'm approaching it from a weird angle.
Well, you know when E.
Sometimes you E.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're getting it.
E?
E.
All right, here. Let's just practice this process, shall we? Okay, there it is. So I'm in it now. I guess. Am I in it? Am I in the? Nope. Well, no, I'm stuck. Well, I have managed to build a giant golden Freddy face in front of me.
Huh?
I get it. Is the glitched attraction me? Getting into the Golden Freddy suit. Have I stumbled across the glitched part of the glitched attraction? He'll be sleeping on his chair, flashing with the flashlight. I did know that. Let's figure out how the suit works, shall we? Because all I managed to do in that moment was build a giant monument to Golden Freddy. A literal Mount Rushmore of Golden Fazbear animatronic. Here. What am I doing wrong with this? Hold. Okay. So now I'm behind his face. And to get out. And to get out. Okay, spacebar is to get out very slowly. Okay. That one might take some getting used to. Let's just say that one might take a little bit of getting used to. Which is unfortunate because that's a key mechanic of the game, but you know, we'll cross that bridge. You know, we're resilient. Okay. And then yeah, we gotta be aware of timing too. There, nope, there. I hear something. It's you, isn't it? Put it on! No. Oh wow, he is. All right. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. He will enter through the hole in the wall. Yes, I know. Yes. Sometimes the flashlight won't stop Nightmare Balloon Boy or the Freddles. Turn it off and on to make it work. Okay. Yeah, that's the Freddles, the little Fazlets.
the little dude.
Uh-huh. Right? Isn't that cute? Cute little name.
Remember how I said that would never, ever, ever happen here? It's happening here. We need to retrieve the data as usual, but this time we need to watch the storm. Exposure to the storm will hurt you. A lot. You'll take damage when you're in the storm, so keep an eye on your health. We need to retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm, so you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map. Landing site spotted. Nice find. We've got a bonus in play. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. The balloon has landed. Defend that data. File successfully retrieved.
Okay, curtains. Pull them. E or left click to put the suit on. Spacebar. See, I forgot that last time. There. Okay. All right. Let's win, shall we? Let's try to win. Hashtag winning. There. There.
Matt. I'm in a weird mood.
It's all right. You know what? We all have weird moods sometimes. You're all good.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to, like, on one hand, I want to start climbing into the suit because I have a feeling Night Marion is getting in and it takes like a decade and a half to put this thing on. There we go. Nope. Oh, I'm inside my suit, kind of. I am beside... Oh, hello. Hello. I would like to leave the suit, please, and hold this. Nope, you are still there. Shoot, you are still... No! Get back! Close! Are you... Nope, you're still hanging out? I'm assuming you're gonna get closer. Right? I love that he's hiding in the bushes, by the way. Like, I love the fact that he's just kind of there. That he blends in. He's got like the ultimate camouflage. Okay, we're definitely dead at this point. There we go. Nope. Yeah, okay, I got out too soon. All right, we're getting it. We're getting the hang of it. So Nightmare Fredbear is going to get closer to the window, and it does take a decade and a half to get into the suit, but we are okay with it. You can also left shift to run. Figuring it out. Making progress. Gonna finish that slide puzzle eventually. Here we go. And then from there, we'll see. Okay, slide puzzle, go. Great. Nope. There. Good, that's half. Who's that? I hear sounds. Who are you? Who are you? What are you? Where are you? What mayhap you be? Great, I'm just gonna climb into this thing. I have a feeling Nightmarion's on his way, because Nightmarion, this is a hard time. There we go, see? Look at how cool he is. Look at how cute. Okay, slowly get out of my suit. Okay, and over here. Oh no. I hear a Freddle. Where's he at? Where's the Freddle at? There he is. Anyone up there? Anyone up there? No, okay. Great. Gonna go back. Go. In. Great. I know he's not coming. But also... Shoot, am I close? Are you there? I feel like someone's gonna be on their way soon. Oh, I have to hop out now, don't I? I don't wanna. As soon as I hop out, he's gonna jump scare me. Oh, there's Freddy. Nightmare. Good old Nightmare Fredbear. Okay, there's Nightmarion. Okay. Oh, he's getting mad. He's getting mad. There's a Freddle. Okay, gotta kill you first. And then gotta kill you. And then got... Oh, hello. Hello. You gone? He is. Okay, great. Great. No one there. Alright. There. Is everything... This looks good. This looks done. Okay, get back. Okay, nothing in these. Anything in the drawers below? Oh my gosh, you are so slow. Key! Found a key. Oh no! Put it on! Great! Oh, hello. I'd like to flash you. Flash! Hello. Why am I freaking out? No thanks. No thanks. Ooh, hello. Alright, we got a key. Get back. Stop it. You sit down. Okay, anyone there? No. Nothing in there. Are you okay? Here's a key for that one at least. Other key, great. So 2 keys to unlock the box. There we go. No, stop. Wait, who's there? What? No! What the heck? What are you doing? Oh, you got in! How'd you get in? You little pooper! How'd you sneak in? He hides in the woods. Always keep an eye on the window. He's very quiet. When he gets to the window, close the curtain so he can't get in. No, stop. All right, so that time we managed to at least get to the point where, okay, so we need keys to get the final piece of the slide puzzle. Slide puzzle gets us whatever next. I'm vaguely remembering this now. All right, and if you get stuck, look for something you can interact with. Great. Pro tip, play the game. Do better. Okay. And I also got to remember that to open the lower shelves, it really helps to have... Okay, there's key 1. Great. It really helps to, you know, crawl around on my hands and knees. These are the slow... There's, like, no urgency in my, like, opening of these drawers. It's like, come on, come on, man. Oh no.
storm wall's getting close.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Oh wow. That's okay. Okay. Ah, here we go. Oh. Aha, here we go.
What now?
Wait.
Okay. Oh shit, what do I do? Bye.
Well, now that we've successfully died to everyone, sleeping on his chair when he starts to wake up, flash him. Great. Thanks. Thanks, game. Smooth pro gameplay. See, threw off my rhythm. Usually I start with the slide puzzle. They're like, no, I can't start with the keys now. I can't wait for this thing. Start. Wouldn't this be a fun escape room, though? Like, really? Okay, there's that. Stop. You're mean. You're mean. You killed me. I don't appreciate that. Nothing. Okay.
Retrieve the data as usual, but this time we need to watch the storm. Exposure to the storm will hurt you. A lot. You'll take damage when you're in the storm, so keep an eye on your health. We need to retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm, so you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map. Landing site spotted. Nice find. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. We've got a bonus in play. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. The balloon has landed. Defend that data! Trial successfully retrieved.
Okay. Key. Great. Got you. No one else. You are out there. Out there. Ooh, hello. Hello. No other key. There we go. Stop. Nope. Climb, 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 climb. Let's go. Put it on. Put it on. Put it on. Put it adjacent to my body. Whatever the accurate descriptor of what's going on right now is. Okay, let's kill you. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. Hey, stop, everyone. Hey, stop. Hey, let's stop being mean to me. Let's stop being mean, okay? Okay, you're mad. I get it. Okay. I get it, man. I get it. Ugh. I don't like the fact that you're just hanging. Okay, hey! Stop. Okay, I heard you go. Oh no. Go, go, go. On. Put it on. Put it on. Put it adjacent to my body. Stare him down. It's just basically a staring contest. Okay, hey. You too. Okay, you're still out there. That sucks. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hey, get out. Great. Stop. Stop it. Okay. Go. Put it on. The slowest process ever. Okay. Stop you. Stop you. Any other?
Data's looking good.
There frettles around while I wait for this guy to, get mad at me. Okay, I've got 3 minutes still. That's good. Seems to be like we're doing good time-wise. Oh, get out of here, you jerk. You are being so mean right now. That is not okay. Oh, get out of here. I hate the fact that you're not doing anything. Stop hanging out. There you go.
Trial successfully retrieved.
Great. Okay, get back to your spot. Go! Slow, 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 slow. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, let's complete this puzzle now, shall we? What am I missing? Did I do it all? Stop you.
Another file.
Oh, God. Did I finish it? Did I finish the puzzle? Is the puzzle done? Puzzle looks pretty good. Gotta admit, puzzle looks pretty good. Pretty good puzzle there, just saying. I think I knocked it out of the ballpark with that one. Okay, you're there. You're still hanging out. What is the wrong piece? What is the wrong piece? Oh, this one. Got it, okay. Stop you. 770-872, 770. 770-872, 770-872. We're running out of time. 770-872, we're running out of time. Come on, damn it. Ah! Oh, shoot. 770-872, running out of time. I would love for you to leave. 770-872. Okay. 770-872. Cannot see my face. Oh, get out of here! It stopped glitching. I couldn't see! Shoot. Ah, okay. Okay. But we got it. We're there, Ash. You feel it?
Yeah.
You don't. It's all right.
I kind of do.
Kind of skeptical about your ability to perform, but that's fine. 278-310. Oh, they started me back here? That was nice of them. You didn't have to do that. It's okay. Oh. Okay. Well then. Thanks. I mean, really, you didn't have to start me there. It's okay. He'll be sleeping in a chair. Great. Oh, I like that they're starting me there, though. That's nice. That is. They're taking pity. They're like, wow, you died a lot just putting on the damn suit. So, okay. 224-502. 224-502. Hammer time. Okay, great. That's 3. Hey, one. You're still hanging. Out, okay. Hey. Nope. Oh, hey! Hello, hi. No thanks, no thank you, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Did it! I like that the game just took pity on me. It's like, okay, we're just gonna give you the code. Just do the last bit. It's okay. You did it. Man, but now I'm equipped with hammer and flashlight. Watch out, world. I am, oh, hello. I am on a rampage. Is this like whack-a-mole now? Lockers. Use the lockers to hide. Not all of them are open. Freddy's music box. Use the crank to wind Freddy's music box. Do not overwind. Oh no. Freedom. Complete the puzzles and get out of the room before someone gets you. Okay. Ooh, this is a big, oh, this is big. Okay, so this is brand new. So the demo only had, that first escape room. So now, okay, so we got lockers. Oh, okay, so my flashlight turns off when I'm in the locker. Okay, then, whoa, spooky. Okay, don't overwind. Just complete the puzzles. I love this idea. Again, and I said this when it initially came out too, when we played the demo. I love the idea. Hello. Oh, hello. Hi, Balloon Boy. Hey, hi, hello. Thank you. Didn't expect to see anyone living there yet. But I love the idea of doing like escape rooms where, you know, it's set in this setting, because this setting is actually really good. And
you know how we're always coming up with gadgets to outsmart the storm? Well, that started an arms race. You know those rumors we've been hearing about an even more dangerous part of the storm? A corrosive storm that closes in on you, eventually swallowing you alive? Remember how I said that would never, ever, ever happen here? It's happening here. Landing site spotted. Nice find. We need to retrieve the data as usual, but this time we need to watch the storm. Exposure to the storm will hurt you. A lot. You'll take damage when you're in the storm, so keep an eye on your health. We need to retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm, so you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map. Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site. We've got a bonus in play. The only way we're going to retrieve all of the data is to shoot the balloon down as soon as possible. So bring down that balloon, download that data, and get ready to move. The balloon has landed. Defend that data. File successfully retrieved. Data's looking good.
Hey! Help!
And the tension that it builds, but also the urgency to solve things. It's a really good balance of stuff. So actually, I think this is almost a perfect embodiment of a winning gameplay formula for this franchise, right? Where it's like, you gotta maintain by the fact that you have all these things breathing down your neck increases your urgency to solve puzzles that might not be hard on their own, but suddenly become hard. But also you gotta keep it, and it keeps interrupting your flow, which is, it's good. I like it a lot. All right, here we go. Let's start this. This is completely brand new, so we'll see where everything lines up. Okay, so don't overwind for, ooh, hello. So there's something there now. Found a cupcake. Hello, hello. What am I supposed to do with you? Oh, hey, there's Chica. So that's not great. So Chica's on patrol, it seems like. We've got Puppet doing stuff. Puppet hanging out. Bunch of random smoke coming out of the center of the thing. That's probably not great for our health and well-being. Not good for my lungs. Hey, do you want me to do something for you? What puzzles, friends? What puzzles would you like? Gonna crank Freddy? Gonna crank Freddy? Can I crank it? Crank Freddy. Crank Freddy. Uh-huh. Crank Freddy. Crank Freddy. Nope. Okay, we're not gonna crank Freddy. Can I give balloons to Balloon Boy? I cannot. Oh! She just went off and punched me in the face! She just literally hauled back and clocked me in the chin! Oh man, that's awesome. I love that. I love that she didn't bite me or like, you know, really. I like that look on Chica. Chica, empowered lady, just clocks me. Get out of here! Bam! She can hear you if you walk, run, or use your flashlight. If she sees you, hide in a locker or make her lose sight of you. Watch out for Cupcake. Okay. Was it because I still had a hammer in my hand? Was that the problem? That might have been the problem. Maybe I wasn't able to like crank things because I had a hammer. Oh, well, no, okay. Well, no. No. Leave me alone. Hey, leave me alone. Hide. Yeah, it's almost in time. Yeah, it's fine. I deserved that punch. It was fine. I see you. Okay. She can still patrol the room. Great. Toy Chica is more forgetful than you think. She dumb. She kinda dumb. Oh, I love it. That is a fast tip right there. All right. Okay, so so she can hear you if you run. Oh, poop. Just gonna go this way. Watch out for the cupcake. Well, what happens if they're both coming at me? Like they're both there, man. That one's locked. All right. Apparently. Mangle's a thing too. Mangle will be crawling through the vents. If you hear loud noises near a vent, it means that she will jump out to look for you, hide in the locker, or get as far away from that area as you can. Be careful, both heads can see you, and if she does, give up. All right. Great. But what is the puzzle? See, that's where I'm trying to go. Where is the puzzle in this one? The escape room. I'm like, oh, I can do an escape room. Here it is. Let's see what we got going on. We're gonna figure this. We're gonna figure out what we're supposed to do here. So once we know what we're, oh, here's, okay. Tilde 3. We found a 3. Maybe that's part of the passcode. Tilde. Oh, get out of here! Leave me alone! Go over to your side of the room! Jerk. Last time. I just want to make some progress here. I just want to know a little bit of what's going on. Fast tip. Stop sucking. Fast tip. Please try harder. See, when it comes time to like close curtains for him, that's fine. I can close curtains for him all day long. All right, let's... So now it's 2. So we know that this is tied to a code of some form. 3, electric, tilde 2. No, I'm gonna hide here. I'm gonna crouch. Don't mind me, I'm just crouching. Okay, here we go. So we're starting to figure this out. We know tilde 6, electricity 2. So we're looking for codes. Okay, there, no. Are you kidding me? You are at the end of the hallway. Hearing a lot of sounds over there. Don't love that. Oh, what the heck? Oh no! Oh no! There are a lot of vents. Hello, I'm back. We had to end our last recording a bit prematurely, but I wanted to get a little bit more out of